what's up? It's Pat with Round Oak Park. We talk about the news, events, and really cool and interesting people in the area, which brings us here today. I'm with Britt and Spencer McCreary. Am I saying that right?
You are.
Yeah. Cool. With Veltway Sessions. So we're just going to talk and hang out. And my first question is, if you saw an endangered animal eating an endangered plant, what would you do? Like, what do you do in that situation?
So I'm a plant person. So I am tempted to save the plant.
Okay.
That's my first instinct.
Well, I don't think you have to kill the animal, right? You just have to stop
Well,
it
it
from
depends
eating
what
the
the
plant.
thing is.
Uh-huh.
Maybe shoo it away from the plant. My first instinct is to save that plant.
Yeah, do we have anything other than ourselves, like a broom?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then beat it with a...
Shoo
Shoot
it
away
away.
with a broom. Yeah.
Save the plant. Everyone wins.
Cool. If you were in the Harry Potter world, what house would you belong to?
Oh, wow.
You're gonna have to answer this for me.
Because you don't know?
Honestly, I may be one of the few people I've never read a single word of Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
you've
know
seen
that's
the movies.
probably,
Yeah.
I've seen the movies, but out of order. I think that's probably like a crazy thing in today's world, but I've never. So you're gonna have to answer for me.
Yeah. Man. I think everybody wants to say Gryffindor, but that sounds pretty...
It's kind of
Standard.
It's pretty soft.
Yeah.
Kind of
pretty
basic.
standard. Well, I just started getting into it.
Okay.
It's on HBO now, and I found out that I'm Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
So never mentioned in the book, but just kind of hangs out. Hopefully, I guess.
How did you find it? Just this is your
So I think it was a BuzzFeed quiz or,
Oh, okay.
or something like that.
Hufflepuff. I don't
Yeah.
think I want to be Hufflepuff. Well, so it's a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I'm excited to find out what I might be, but it's actually kind of cute.
Slytherin.
No, it's kind of cute. We decided that since I've never read the books, whenever we have kids, he's gonna read them through to me and our kids.
Okay.
For the first. Isn't that adorable?
That's amazing.
Isn't that so cute?
It kind of makes me think, how did you guys meet? How did you guys find each other? Because everybody loves a good love story. So.
Yes.
Oh, ours is pretty good.
Go ahead.
Me?
Just give the short version.
Short version. We've been dating since high school, so forever.
Wow. And so how old are you?
26.
26.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm 1 month older.
Yeah.
Oh, cradle round.
I know. That's okay though. So we ran cross country together in 7th grade. She was crazy about me in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I wasn't crazy about anything aside from basketball and probably music. But then
Sure.
Then I think, when was it? Going into senior year of high school, I was like, okay,
Let's do this.
let's do it, dude.
And I never looked back.
Yeah.
So you
The rest is history.
So you officially started dating
Senior year.
senior year
of high school, yeah.
high school.
Yeah, and then he went to Wheaton College for college. I went to Penn State, so we were long distance that entire time. 2 years after college, we were still long distance. I was working back in Pennsylvania. He was here working, and then we got married a year ago, and so I moved out here.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
It's been alright.
Yeah. So when did you move to the area? How long have you lived in Oak Park?
Well, first,
Yeah, we were. So I'm in a band that we used to live right down the street here. We're on Roosevelt.
Euclid.
Yeah, we're on Roosevelt Road. Yeah.
And on Euclid, so right past Burger King and all that.
literally 2 blocks away.
And this was the house we lived in.
Okay.
And it's called Euclid. It's our first record. We call it our first record, but
Okay.
we all band.
Where'd you get that done?
The tattoo?
Yeah.
Brown's brother in
Cool.
Chicago. Andrew. He's the man. If you need a tattoo, go see Andrew. Yeah, Brown's brother. That's a little plug. But
Yeah.
yeah, we lived in Forest. Well, I guess that's Berwyn. And then we got married, and I moved out into here, and the band was still kind of living there for a little while, and then a bunch of them got married, so now we're kind of all over. But
Sure.
that was a year and a half.
A year and a half. So we've lived here for a year and a half
Okay.
in Oak Park, but we jumped across
Just
Roosevelt.
across the street.
So we were in.
Yeah.
He was in Berwyn, and then just right across the street.
Very cool.
Oak Park.
So what prompted, well, tell us a little bit about Veltway Sessions. So that's kind of what you do, that's what you run out of your apartment here. So what is it? Like, what inspired it? And yeah, just tell us the history about it.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
All right. So again, he's in a band, so it kind of started out of a practical need for content for the band. We were sending out emails to every venue basically to have the band booked there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, oh, can we see some live video? We didn't have any really good, we had iPhone videos, but we wanted some better quality videos that showed a true live performance. But again, not at a club or something like that. Something intimate that you could actually see their faces and you could hear the music, and from a raw standpoint. So
totally.
We bought a camera, and I had always been into photography just as a hobby. So we bought a camera, and he's like, all right, we're doing it. Just
cool.
We're doing it ourselves.
Yeah, we kind of set up a bunch of mics here.
Yeah.
A couple guys from my band.
What's the name of your band?
Cardinal Harbor.
Cardinal Harbor. Cool. So how often are you getting artists to come in, and like how do you find them?
I mean, I don't really.
Like you just had somebody last night, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Last night we had Spooktacular, local Chicago band, really awesome. They brought 4 of their friends, so it kind of turned into a little party, if you will, house show. It was really fun. We've had that a few times, and we've also had artists just come in and do their session and then go. So it can turn into a party, or it's just strictly professional, but always really fun. But mostly, actually, it's been through Instagram, which has been a good tool for us to discover local and touring artists, and kind of put the photos from the sessions out there into the world with a link to go to YouTube to actually watch the sessions. So that has been basically that, and word of mouth are the 2 ways that people have heard about us. We've reached out to some bands, and bands have also reached out to us.
Excellent. So what's the furthest like anybody's traveled to like come here and record with you guys?
Sometimes it's like, I don't know, like just like you're saying, we've had like touring guys come through. Like somebody, now he's a buddy, but Jacob Metcalf from Dallas, Texas came. He was like on tour and just like stopped through, and that was an awesome night. Just because it's like he's a singer-songwriter that's on the road and is telling all these stories that have pretty heavy meaning, and then all of a sudden he's just playing for a room of our friends.
That's great.
Which is like what music should be about.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's been great that a lot of people kind of have just been reaching out, because I hate social media. Like I'm terrible at it, and she's really good at it. But I end up just like,
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with social media. I think everybody does.
I just treat it with disrespect. Like I post a picture of my butt with like a peach emoji on it. Here you go, world.
Yes, you can find that on his Instagram.
Yeah, we'll look for that later.
Make sure to do that.
Yeah. So that's been really that's been the great part about it, is that people are kind of like willing to be a part of like this community that isn't about anything but music. And I mean, she does a great job of like just giving artists that, like so when you come here and you play, there's also like a bunch of like photos and like happy moments that are captured.
Just like human connection.
So
but going back a little bit, we've also had someone from the UK, our first international. His name's Joey Costello, so check him out also. He actually has a connection to Chicago, so he was here over the holidays, but he lives in the UK, so we can say he came from there.
Yeah,
he traveled all the way here.
Yeah.
He was awesome. We've also started a big connection with Minneapolis, even though we've actually never been there. We had
it's
someone.
A cool city.
I want to go so badly. We had Julia Christian come in May. She was our first stranger that we recorded.
Like,
we started out with friends, and then friends of friends. She was our first real stranger. And then, of course, she left as a friend. She actually stayed with us while she was touring through. But since that, she's told everyone in Minneapolis that she comes across to come here if they're touring through Chicago.
Excellent.
So we've had 3 or 4 from Minneapolis now. So we're kind of building that community.
That scene is just like blowing up. Minneapolis is just killing it right now. So, I mean,
music-wise,
we want to be a part of that as much as possible too. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure like maybe you could go visit her and.
Absolutely, she offered up her place if we ever get there.
Julia, we're coming for you.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
Specific to Oak Park, do you think that this is like an ideal location for what you're trying to to do? Like, have you found that there's a lot of local musicians?
Oh yeah.
Like in Oak Park or River Forest?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this like strip has, it's called the Veltway because it has all these like music, but like Fitzgerald's is across the street. There's The Wire, Friendly Tap, which we've been to, our band has played at most of those. I don't think we did like the open mic at Friendly Tap, but
cool.
We know like these people, and yeah, like this scene, like Roosevelt Road especially, is kind of just like doing it how it should be done.
Awesome.
Like,
so you guys are in the right spot.
Yeah, we are.
We got really lucky. Yeah.
There's a local artist. His name's Ian Leith. I think I'm saying his last name right. And we, after the Veltway session last night, we popped over to Fitzgerald's. He was playing a set in the sidebar there, and it was like 1 a.m, I think, and there were a ton of people there, and just vibing to what he was doing. And that's the local scene. We walked in, and it's the community. Like they were there dancing, and I got like emotional actually.
Oh, wow.
I cried a lot, but I was like, this is so beautiful. Even last night, this is so beautiful. So much is happening here.
That's great.
Not just about music, but outside of that, just community.
So would you say that community is one of your favorite things about living in Oak Park? Or what are some other cool things that you like about living here?
Food.
Food?
Yes.
Food's great.
So much good food. Just Midwestern friendliness, because we're from Pennsylvania originally. The East Coast is cold. People will tell you that.
Yeah.
We had to
literally and
emotionally.
Yeah.
They're not all cold. We love the East Coast. Love it so much.
Yeah.
But there is something about this place.
Yeah.
The Midwest.
I mean, like, you come here and you go to the gas station, and it's like a guy like leaps from behind. He's like, "Can I help you get anything? You want some Slim Jims? Like, how about I get you Gatorade?" You're like, "Dude,
I'm just pumping gas.
just need, $10 on gas, but God bless you." Yeah, like kind of like that kind of stuff.
Just so nice.
Yeah.
That's apparent in this community as well.
Awesome. Favorite place to get coffee around here? Favorite place to go for like a dinner and date night?
Oh man.
I'll take the coffee. You can take the date night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for coffee, Friendly Tap, right down the street.
Okay.
I know every barista by name. They know me. It's kind of sad, maybe.
Okay.
It shows you how often I go there. Drinking it right now. They make the best latte I've ever had in my life.
I'm doing fire cakes.
Ooh,
I have yet to go. I'm excited. It just came into Oak Park, right?
Yeah.
Just opened up recently.
Early December.
Yeah.
I think.
Dude, if there was like, if I was ever going through like a really tough time, and there was a way to like grind up fire cakes into like their old-fashioned donuts into some sort of like IV situation that I could just like sit there and be like filled with fire cakes donuts, I would do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll find a way to do that.
They're so good. They're so good.
Something to do
in a
for
bag.
tonight. I got no plans. So.
Oh, sweet. And like Friendly Tap also is the best bar ever. Like it's just the best bar. Like you go there and it's like kind of like this hunting lodge thing, and
It's a bar and coffee shop. Amazing.
Is Friendly Tap like Berwyn technically?
oh, that's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
I'm hoping like maybe like
Oh, that's true.
like
yeah.
an
It
Oak
is.
Park location.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. We like.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're like
Thanks
right
for
on,
calling us out.
We're right on the border.
It is. It's literally on the border. It's
Yeah.
a step across the
Oh,
street. Okay, so Oak
Great
Park.
call, dude.
Addis.
Yeah.
Addis Cafe. Is
Okay.
that how you say it? Yes. It's along Oak Park Avenue.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah.
They also make a killer latte, and they have awesome waffles. So
Okay.
you can find me there on usually Sunday mornings.
What about dinner and date night?
Yeah, that actually definitely is Oak Park. So
Yeah.
we won't mess it up now. The Papa Spiros.
The Greek place?
Yeah, the Greek place right on Lake Street is
Yes.
awesome, and they're the sweetest people, man. Like they like when you come in there, you feel like you're in Greece, and then all of a sudden, they're like bringing all of this free bread and like we have like there's like a wine special every time we're there, which is great, and then they have the limoncello at the end.
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice.
Digestive.
Yeah.
That food is awesome. So we go there.
Way too much in the
Way too
summer.
much, yeah.
We're always out on the patio. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So good.
I cannot wait for summer. Last question. What is your spirit animal, each of you,
Okay.
and do you think that they would be compatible in a relationship?
I want to hear yours first.
Yeah.
Spirit animal.
So many to choose from.
Okay, well, I have one, so you can think. Mine would be a dolphin.
A dolphin.
I love water. I don't know. I feel at home in the water. No other reason is I don't know. I spent a lot of time in the water as a kid. I was a swimmer, so.
Yeah. And they're smart and they're cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would be a dolphin.
Maybe like one of those. I don't know why this feels right. It's like one of those like shaggy cows, you know?
A Highland coot.
Yeah, with the big
From Scotland.
horns.
Yeah, like
one
a
of those.
longhorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
what they did.
So I don't think we'd be compatible.
In like a spirit-animal relationship.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive. Actually, no, I would. Wait, can dolphins survive out of the water? They're mammals.
They are mammals.
They need water.
In our universe, they can. We can do whatever we want.
Well, that's gonna bother me. Do they have lungs or gills? No, they don't have gills.
Yeah, blowholes. You know.
I'll have to research that.
We'll figure it
Are
out.
you asking if dolphins are
Can survive outside of water.
100% no?
Yeah.
All right, so no, we would not be compatible. What would yours be?
Personality-wise.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like logistics.
I mean, it's just a fun question. You know, like they'd probably hang out. Like
okay,
they're gonna go
personality-wise, they would hang out.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
What's yours?
I feel like I'd be like a polar bear.
Okay.
You know.
You can join our little club.
Because I'm so white. And you know, they just hang out and
Yeah.
they're curious, but don't
And
cross
smart.
them.
They're smart.
Yeah.
You know, they're huge. But yeah, thank you guys so much for letting us come in and hang out with you today.
Absolutely.
And good luck with the next Veltway session.
Thank you. We'll let you know when we're having it. Open door always.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're definitely gonna come by. All right, thanks guys.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Oh Lord, darling, it started. Living lights cutting the holy one.
Thank you, Britt and Spencer, for talking with us today. You can follow them at Veltway Sessions. They're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And you can check out their website. It's veltwaysessions.com.
Absolutely. And thank you to Around Oak Park for hanging out with us today. It's been a blast. Follow them at Around Oak Park and look at their website, aroundoakpark.com.
See you guys later.